Good morning, my dear friends. It's Saturday, and it's Gord, your hurting hippie. Cheers to Saturday. And listen, I've had quite a few people talking to me about anxiety lately. And the winter's coming, seasonal affectiveness disorders coming, depression is coming. I think those of us who suffer it know it. And I just want to help. I have a really good friend. She has a degree in psychology, and she told me something that has been very handy in managing my anxiety. I've shared it before with you. Sorry, there's a lot of wildlife around me, and I'm dealing with a oh, horrible migraine. It keeps coming and going for the last 10 days, and I think it's about my teeth. Anyways, back to what she had taught me. Wow, this squirrel's just going crazy, knocking my apples down. Uh, yeah, I'm all over the board, aren't I? I'm not very focused. Uh, what she taught me is that you should. Sorry. This squirrel's just kind of funny. Anyways, it's gone. She told me, name your anxiety. Give it a name. Understand its personality. Think of somebody, think of a name of somebody that is not a friend, not a sister or brother, not a family member, somebody from your past that you really don't want around, or a name that you've never used in your life so it doesn't associate with someone rather than something. Anxiety is a thing that hangs around you. It is not a part of you. It is not you. You exist without that anxiety. So when it comes along, it's visiting. It's not living. It's not a piece of you. And by naming it, you can start telling it to F off. You can tell it to go away. You can recognize that it's hanging around and allow yourself to take that next step. And the next step is the positivity, the finding something that isn't negative at the current time. Anxiety is all around, oh, there's this negativity or that negativity hanging over us. And it's not hanging over us, it's a jerk sitting beside us. Mine's called Dave. Dave sits beside me sometimes and just keeps whispering in my ear, poking me, or going, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. That's anxiety. That's anxiety. Oh, it gets worse and there's levels and all that, but that's anxiety. It's that jerk sitting beside you trying to get you going, trying to put you over the edge. So it's twofold. Name them, but then also understand him. Get to know him. While he's there, get to know him. Try to think about what his personality is, what he's trying to get out of you, what he's or she is trying to do to you. Then, once you recognize, where is he? Is he riding your back? Is he or she riding your back, sitting on your shoulder, or sitting beside you? Maybe it's not so bad. Or maybe he's in the room and he's staring at you. That can get a nuisance too. Sometimes he's not even there, and relish those moments. And you can make them more and more, because you can tell them to go away. Once you tell them to go away, you need to regain focus onto the positive. Like today. Today's a good example for me, myself. I have a couple of things that are really eating at me, and one of them is my eating. Every time I eat, I've got hours and hours of pain in my jaw. I need to solve this, but I'm sure not going to solve it overnight. It's going to take months, if not years. Sorry, mouth hurts. Also, it's Saturday with another migraine. It's nothing to do today, nothing on the plan, and doing nothing is always difficult for me. And my son had something that should have happened that didn't happen, and he's a little disappointed, and I'm trying to fix that. So I could easily look at Dave and say, "Oh yeah, there's a reason you're here. It's okay, Dave. You're bugging me, but hell, no, no." I say, "Dave, get the hell out of the house. There are positives today." So I looked it up. 4 years ago today. 4 years ago today, and I shared some pictures in Instagram. Look me up on Instagram, Gord Birch, just Gord Birch, no spaces. Uh, uh, 4 years ago today, it started off in the morning with a bit of snow, and by afternoon, trees were breaking, and there was 7 or 8 inches of snow. Heavy, heavy, white, thick. It was cold. It was rotten. Today's 16 degrees, going on to 23. It's going to cool down next couple of days and then warm up again. So at least we're not 4 years ago. It's a nice day. I come out here, I hear the birds, I see the squirrels, I see a rabbit not too far away, and there's a kid in the playground with her dad. So, find something positive. If you can't think of something positive, find something positive and get yourself past your anxiety. Push your anxiety out the door, and the way you do that is start thinking positive. No, it's not easy. Many of you are saying, "Oh, I try." Just never stop trying. Sometimes you don't succeed, but do not let that hold you back. Sometimes we have to have a sad day. Like my daughter once said to me, my oldest daughter, who has a good handle on her anxiety, which has been bad during her teen years. She said, sometimes you just need to cry. Sometimes you just need to be sad. Sometimes the body just needs to push all that out. So sometimes Dave is okay. Most of the time, F off Dave. And lately, you know what? Dave hasn't really hung out. He hung out a bit this morning, but I applied this, and he's gone for a little while. I still have the migraine. I still have the toothache. My back is killing me, but I got a smile. I got a plan for the day. I'm going to make things work. We're going to go on a long walk with my boy, and so we've got a good day. Maybe I'll even do something down by the river with all of you. We will see. I hope this wasn't too long, my friends. Still looking for more subjects. Thanks to all of you who give subjects, and those who are still thinking about it, pass it on. I'll talk about it. Peace, cheers, love and harmony.